You ever look at your Supra and think it's legendary, but it could be more menacing, more powerful, more absolutely devastating? Today we're taking the modern icon, the Toyota GR Supra, and transforming it from a refined GT cruiser into an absolute street demon that would make the JDM legends of the 90s jealous. Stick around because by the end, you're going to see exactly how the right combination of power, stance, and attitude can turn your Supra into something that doesn't just turn heads, it stops traffic. Now, don't get me wrong, the GR Supra is already incredible straight from Toyota. That BMW-sourced B58 engine, perfect 50-50 weight distribution, and that unmistakable silhouette. It's everything a modern sports car should be. But here's the thing, Toyota played it safe. They had to. They needed to appeal to everyone, from weekend warriors to daily commuters. The result? A car with massive potential that's just begging to be unleashed. The stance is too conservative. The exhaust is too polite for something wearing the Supra badge. And that engine? It's hiding serious power just waiting for the right modifications. The A90 Supra isn't just a car. It's a platform, a foundation for something truly special. Our mission today, build a Supra that honors the legendary nameplate while pushing every boundary Toyota wouldn't dare cross in the showroom. This isn't about ruining what makes the Supra great. It's about unleashing what Toyota held back. Step 1. Engine modifications. Let's start where it matters most, that B58 engine. This isn't just any inline six, this is BMW's masterpiece, and it responds to modifications like nothing else. First up, a Berger Motorsports JB4 Tune. This isn't just a flash tune, it's a complete piggyback system that monitors everything while adding serious power. We're talking 400 plus horsepower from just a tune, but we're not stopping there. Next, we're upgrading the intercooler with a Wagner tuning piece. The stock intercooler is fine for stock power, but when you're pushing serious boost, heat becomes the enemy. This massive front mount intercooler doesn't just look aggressive, it keeps intake temps low when you're pushing the engine hard. Then we're adding a Miltech Sport exhaust system, valved, so you can switch between civilized and absolutely savage at the touch of a button. When those valves open, this Supra sounds like it could wake the dead. The B58 has this incredible growl when it's properly unleashed. Finally, we're installing a Forge Motorsport blow-off valve, not just for the sound, though that flutter is addictive, but for proper boost control when you're running higher pressures. The result? We've gone from 335 horsepower to over 420, with torque that'll pin you to the seat. This isn't just more power, it's a complete personality change. Step 2. Stance and suspension. Perfection. Now that we have the power, we need the handling to match. The Supra's got great suspension from the factory, but we're taking it to the next level. We're installing KW Variant 3 coilovers, the same setup used by serious track drivers worldwide. Full adjustability for height and damping, so whether you're canyon carving or hitting the track, this Supra is going to handle like it's on rails. For wheels, we're going with 19-inch Recaro Volk Racing TE37s in a staggered setup, 19 by 9.5 front, 19 by 10.5 rear. These aren't just show wheels, they're forged, lightweight, and they signal to everyone that this Supra is serious business. Wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, this setup provides grip that the stock configuration could never dream of. Lower center of gravity, improved weight distribution, and handling that makes every corner feel like a video game. The stance transformation is dramatic. The Supra goes from looking like a luxury GT to a proper sports car. That aggressive wheel gap is gone, and now it sits with purpose and attitude. Step 3. Aerodynamics and visual aggression. The A90 Supra has beautiful lines, but they're almost too refined. We need to add some aggression that matches the power we've unleashed, starting with an APR performance front splitter and side skirts. This isn't just for looks. At higher speeds, this aero package actually provides measurable downforce. The front splitter cuts through the air while adding that menacing front-end presence the Supra deserves. Next, we're adding a Seibon carbon fiber ducktail spoiler. Carbon fiber because weight matters, ducktail because it's functional without being over the top. This spoiler actually actually helps with high-speed stability while giving the rear end the aggression to match the front. We're also adding carbon fiber mirror caps and a carbon fiber rear diffuser. These details might seem small, but they tie the whole aesthetic together. Carbon fiber isn't just about weight savings. It's about showing that every piece was chosen with purpose. The transformation is dramatic, same iconic Supra shape, but now it looks like it could compete in Super GT racing. Every angle looks ready for battle. Step 4, interior, where race car meets luxury. The Supra's interior is already pretty special, but we're going to make it feel like a proper cockpit while keeping the luxury that makes it livable every day. First, we're installing Recaro Sportster CS seats. These aren't just racing seats. They're the perfect balance of support and comfort. Red leather with carbon fiber shells. They hold you in place during aggressive driving while remaining comfortable for daily use. Next, we're adding an Alcantara steering wheel from BMW M Performance. Better grip, better feel, and it matches the motorsport aesthetic we're building. We're also installing a custom gauge pod with additional monitors, boost pressure, exhaust gas temperatures, and air-fuel ratio. When you're making this much power, you need to monitor what's happening under the hood. Custom red stitching throughout the cabin ties everything together. Even small details like aluminum pedals and a weighted shift knob make every interaction with the car feel special. The result is a cabin that feels like a race car, but still has the refinement you expect from a modern Supra. You feel ready to attack corners the moment you sit down. Step 5. Brakes with 420 plus horsepower. The stock brakes just won't cut it. We need stopping power that matches the acceleration. We're installing a StopTech ST60 big brake kit with 355mm rotors front and rear. These aren't just bigger brakes, they're a complete system designed for high performance driving. Slotted rotors for heat dissipation, stainless steel lines for consistent pedal feel, and racing spec pads that can handle track abuse. The difference is immediate. You can brake later into corners, dive deeper, and trust that the car will stop when you need it to. That confidence transforms how you drive. You're not just faster, you're safer and more confident. Plus, let's be honest, big brakes behind those Volk wheels just look absolutely menacing. They signal to everyone that this Supra is built for performance, not just show. Step 6, details that matter. It's the small details that separate a good build from a legendary build. These are the modifications that serious drivers notice but casual observers might miss. First, we're installing a Mishimoto oil catch can. When you're running higher boost pressures, blow-by becomes an issue. This catch can keeps your intake system clean and your engine running optimally. Next, we're upgrading to a lightweight lithium battery from Anti-Gravity. We're saving 30 pounds off the nose, which improves weight distribution and makes the car feel more nimble through transitions. We're also adding strut tower braces front and rear. The Supra's chassis is already stiff, but these braces tie everything together for even sharper turn-in and better feedback through the steering wheel. Finally, we're installing a short throw shifter from Weighted Performance. Every gear change becomes more precise, more mechanical, more connected. It's a small detail that makes every drive more engaging. Step 7, the secret weapon, flex fuel. Here's where we separate this build from everything else on the road. We're installing a flex fuel kit that allows this Supra to run E85 when we want maximum power. With the flex fuel sensor monitoring ethanol content in real time, the ECU can automatically adjust timing and fueling. On pump gas, we're making 420 horsepower. Switch to E85 and we're pushing close to 500 horsepower. This isn't just about peak numbers. E85 runs cooler, allows more aggressive timing, and provides that explosive power delivery that makes the car feel truly savage. The difference between pump gas and E85 mode is like driving two completely different cars. This is the kind of modification that turns heads at the drag strip and makes other Supra owners wonder what you've done differently. Same A90 Supra, same legendary bones, but now it looks, sounds, and drives like something that rolled out of a racing garage instead of a Toyota showroom. From the aggressive stance to the carbon fiber aero, from the flames shooting out of the exhaust to the way it launches like a missile. This is what the Supra nameplate deserves in 2024. We've taken Toyota's already impressive foundation and turned it into something that would make the original Supra engineers proud. This isn't just a modified car, it's a statement. Building a car like this isn't just about going faster or looking better, it's about taking something special and making it uniquely yours. The Supra badge carries 30 plus years of legend, and this build honors that legacy while pushing it into the future. What's the first mod you'd make to your dream Supra? Drop it in the comments below. Hit that like button if you love seeing icons get the treatment they deserve, and subscribe to Gear Rev because we're just getting started with these insane builds.